All right, everyone. I just want to quickly announce to every single viewer and investor that there's two ticker symbols towards the end of this video. So stay tuned till the end. One of them we've talked about previously, and the last one I've just added and incorporated to the video because I want every single investor to be aware of these ticker symbols. And I have a new one added on for the watch list going into this week. Now, it's consolidating. It could have a slight pullback. Don't get me wrong, but the lower it goes, there's two ways to look at it. It's going down, and that might not be an opportunity, or it's going down, and this is the opportunity. You have to do your due diligence and research, but there's a lot of potential going into this year for this sector and this stock. So stay tuned till the end so you don't miss information on this one. It's been growing exponentially and since November, and I believe there's room for more, but again, I'm not a financial advisor. You have to do your due diligence. So keep in mind, there's two ticker symbols to stay tuned for towards the end of this video. All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol SNDL, Sundial Growers Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel. Invest for tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I just want to quickly announce that I have a new ticker symbol towards the end of this video to share with you guys that I have actually mentioned yesterday. So this is new for anybody that's a first-time viewer or hasn't came across the channel. And for anyone that already saw it yesterday, I highly recommend staying tuned so that you can refresh on the information, look at the chart, and look at how it's been moving and how it's projected to move based off analysis ratings. I highly recommend doing your due diligence, but I recommend staying till the end so that you don't miss a single bit of information on the charts of that ticker symbol and which ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list moving forward. So here we are with SNDL, Sundial Growers Inc. And it's been moving downwards now. So we were looking at it from this perspective. It was looking like it was consolidating and went up, fell down a little bit, and we were hoping that it would consolidate and bring itself back up and kind of just hang out in the area. Well, it's actually working its way down closer to the lowest point that it's reached in this sideways movement from the peak way up here at 79 cents, almost 80 cents. And here we are with the lowest point being 60 and the most recent low, which we're going to look at in just a moment. So let's look at our new support and our new resistance moving forward. But we always want to remember when I zoom out here where this came from at this point where it actually recovered itself from those lows of 41 cents. Then it consolidated, and right here at around 46, 45 cents, it started to run again. So right now it's sitting pretty nicely up here at this area above 60 cents, but it's getting really close to those lows. What we want to see now is actually the bulls build some momentum and bring themselves back up, break through the 50-day moving average, and not allow this to go much lower, because then we will start to see newer lows, new support levels, and we're getting closer back to this area before the run. So you want to keep that in mind. So the 50-day moving average is 65.41 to be exact. As long as we're below it, we're in bearish territory. The moment we're above it, we're in bullish territory. Now here we are with our support, and to get it to the T and exact, it's 61.08. 61.08 gets broken through. This does mean that the bears are gaining control. This is going down to newer lows, newer support levels, and we're getting a lot closer to that low of 60 cents. And if that gets broken through, we're on our way to seeing this get much further from the 50-day moving average in the downward direction. So I highly recommend to every single investor pay very close attention to how this stock is doing and reacting as it gets closer to 61 cents. And if it breaks through it, it's going to reach newer lows, and it possibly can have an opportunity for the bulls to reappear, but we're going to hit much deeper into bearish territory if this support is broken through. So keep that in mind. Now, it's currently sitting at 63.88. If the bulls break through resistance and the 50-day moving average, their next resistance level is up here at 67 cents. I'd write that down for the next coming days and the following week. But before getting to 67 cents, the bulls have to break through the resistance level, which is 64.67, about 1 whole cent away from the 50-day moving average. But I do want every single investor to be aware of something. If this breaks through resistance, it does not signify that the bulls have gained control. This is an indicator for us investors where this is heading and that it's getting closer to the 50-day moving average to then break out and reach into bullish territory. So I want every single investor to be aware of this and pay close attention to how this is reacting, and be aware of the fact that this does not guarantee that the bulls have gained control. This is just an indicator to let us know where the momentum is going, and the beginning catalyst that if the bulls use it as support, they can pull upwards to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Thank you guys so much. Stay tuned till the end so that you don't miss the information on the ticker symbol. And if you watched it yesterday, you can go ahead and refresh on all the information and the chart and look at how it's moved from yesterday to today and what possible moves can be moving forward. So stay tuned. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is one I've been watching for some time, but it was hanging out around the same area for almost a month or maybe even longer. And I was just trying to see because things were looking kind of quiet, but analysis ratings were being upgraded in the last few months and weeks leading up to this point, and I wasn't seeing much movement, but they were stating that their upgrades, are forecasts up in like 6 months from now, a year from now. And this ticker symbol, you've probably heard about it before. I highly suggest doing more research on it and doing your due diligence. But the ticker symbol is ZNGA, Zynga Inc. I don't know if you guys have heard about it before, but it was hanging around the same area. You could see some consolidation here within the $9 mark. And then also a little bit before that, it was around that area and it fell. So I was watching it. I was trying to see, are these upgrades really true? Are these forecasts possible? And now we're seeing it actually running up. So this is definitely one you want to add to your watch list, and especially since it broke out of this consolidation here. And instead of going in the opposite direction like we saw previously when it ran up to the $9 mark and it pulled back, it actually ran up to the $9 mark. It held pretty well, and it ran up now to highs here of about $11. Now, $11 is actually what analysis rating price targets are actually. They're rating it to be on the low end, $11, the mid end around 12 and some change, and the high end that I've seen, unless anybody upgrades higher than that, so far is anywhere between $14 to $15. Now, the fact that it ran up and it's pulling back, this is probably a good time to watch this and keep it on your radar moving forward because it still has room to grow. Now, when I see those numbers of 11 plus, you could see the history of the chart. It was growing its way up and it reached highs here of about $11.15. So anything above $11 are new highs, and they're going to be new resistance levels to be broken through. This is definitely one to have on your watch list moving forward. I've seen a lot of good things about it, and I definitely recommend doing your research and due diligence to then make a rational decision. But you want this one on your radar, especially now that I saw the consolidation actually get broken through. That means that this has momentum to possibly continue to run. Now, the reason why this broke through recently is because of good news. I mean, you're going to see articles pop up. They made it into India, I believe, and so forth. So they're expanding. But this company has a lot of potential moving forward. They dominate in their sector of internet software services, of games and so forth. And also they're looking to expand internationally, which is going to be growth. And when a company's growing, its stock share should probably grow as well, and market capitalization over time. So very interesting. I definitely wanted to share this with you guys because I was watching it closely. It dipped. It started to run up. We were watching the consolidation. It looked like it was going down here at the beginning of January, back down to $8 and some change. But no, it came back and it actually broke out of that area, those resistance levels up here at the high $9 mark and beginning $10 mark, and hit 11, and now it's pulling back. So you definitely want to watch this one closely moving forward. As always, if you found the video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share it with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. And as always, thank you so much, and let's make some money. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys has been growing exponentially since November, and this whole sector has been growing overall. Now there could be a slight pullback, and that could be looked as a pullback that makes you kind of stay away, or a pullback that invites you in because it might be an opportunity. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold, but this is a ticker symbol you want to keep on your radar moving forward. It's grown a lot, and I believe going into 2021, there's a lot of more room for it to grow. So the ticker symbol is CLNE, Clean Energy Fuels Corporation. A lot of these ticker symbols in this sector have been overlooked because a lot of people are talking about fuel cell, they're talking about plug power, Spark Energy, Blink, they're talking about all these different ticker symbols within this sector that sometimes there's so many that we overlook some of the ones that have been growing steadily. So here we are with CLNE with consolidation periods since November, right? And here we are with consolidation periods right now, even since the beginning of January, and running up, consolidating, and it looks like it might have potential to have another catalyst to run up again. A lot of analysis ratings are saying that this one can reach $12. I believe analysis ratings may have to even upgrade and reiterate that as this continues to grow going into 2021. And by upgrading it, it can continue to push this in that upward momentum. So I believe that is a possibility going into the year. But right now, what we want to look for is, will it continue to consolidate, or will we see a slight pullback? But if we do see a slight pullback, I mean, as long as it stays above 760 and even up here at 854, that could be a good sign that it's staying above these gains here that started this next run and consolidation, which in turn can tell us, okay, this is pulling back, it's holding itself up just a slight bit, some profit taking or uncertainty. This might be, like I said earlier, opportunity, or it might be a stock you want to stay away from. There's two ways to have that perspective and look at it. That's why you have to do your due diligence and research so that you can be better equipped as an investor to make a rational decision. So I want you guys to be aware that CLNE is one you want to keep on your radar and watch list going into 2021. It's grown exponentially already, but I believe there's a lot more room here for this one going into the year. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.